Shift Management, Module 1, Introduction, Take 1.
A really good shift starts with the manager, with a smile on their face, looking neat, professional, organized, ready to go.
Great shift looks organized and clean, quiet. To me, quiet is a good sign of a good running shift because things are running well.
You can just feel it. You can feel that everything's going smooth, like everybody's happy. It's as though everybody's pumped up and ready to go. It's like teamwork.
You're going to have great teamwork and synergy going on in your store that is going to deliver on our promise of QSC to the customer.
It affects their entire experience, and sometimes we don't get the opportunity to make that up again.
If you're running a good shift, the customers can see it, the crew people can see it.
First and foremost, my customers, they tell me we run a great restaurant.
The crew know what managers run good shifts. When they come in, they know if that manager is going to be right on and has planned appropriately.
And it affects the way they work on their shift, and it affects the way that they treat the customers.
I think that crew morale just skyrockets when they're not stressed out and that they know a manager on duty knows what they're doing.
Without a great crew, you're not going to run a great shift. So motivation is very big.
They're going to be happy and enjoy where they're working. They're going to have fun.
If you do this well, your results in the rest of the store are going to be pretty good.
We have return customers. And in that way, actually, my transactions, my sales keep on going up.
For me, it's self-satisfaction. Feeling good about my day. Feeling good that I've accomplished something and that my crew are happy.
You're organized, people are having fun, we're ready to go. They're looking forward to it, and it's just a great feeling to see that happening day in and day out. It's big.
Hey, what's happening? You, that's right, over here. Welcome to my restaurant. Want a Coke? Sure. I'm Antonio, manager in training. Right now I'm working to make area manager, then I'm going for shift manager, meaning I've got to be thinking about how to do some awesome shift management. I hear you want to learn how to manage a shift too. I bet you're wondering why I'm not in uniform. Well, I'm off shift, just waiting for you. You see, my manager asked me if I wanted to be your guide through this program, shift management. Pretty cool. You get to learn more about McDonald's and multimedia production. And I like hanging in my restaurant as a customer too. From out here, you can learn all kinds of things. Now you gotta keep moving. Take a look at our manager, Alicia. She's good. She is all over the place. Starting at the observation post, monitoring the business, reacting to danger zones, in the production area, in the drive-thru.
This one's ready. Thanks.
At the front counter.
Order, ma'am. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.
Coaching the crew.
Great smile, Daniel.
Thanks, Alicia.
No problem. Hey, Jean.
Talking with customers.
So how are you?
I'm good.
Taking her travel pads.
Thanks, Rich.
Looks like special effects, video tricks. Nah, it's all in a day's work for Alicia. How'd she get to be so good? Well, lots of practice, coaching, and building on those foundational skills for great shift management. Knowing the station procedures. Using the crew training program to train other crew. Managing different areas of the restaurant.
Great. 150 degrees.
Following basic food safety practices. Managing through others using basic people skills.
You got it, Alicia.
treating fellow managers and crew with respect, and ensuring they have the resources to get the job done.
Thanks. Have a great day.
Delivering excellent QSC and customer satisfaction to our customers, and recovering customers when they aren't satisfied. Now take Joanne there. She's working to make shift manager. Tomorrow during lunch, she'll be going for her high volume SMV, that's shift management verification. Joanne's got good moves too, anticipating and preventing problems, keeping things operating smoothly. And the crew likes it that way. Hey, Joanne, what's happening?
Hi, Antonio. How are things looking?
Everybody's jamming, fast as lightning.
And friendly?
Smiles are us. Hey, you're not asking me to work another shift, are you? Because I got this little extra training program I'm working on.
No, we're staffed just fine. What kind of training?
Oh, I'm getting into a little multimedia production.
Okay. Well, I wanted to check in with you about tomorrow.
I'm on 6 till 2, and I'll be the production manager during lunch.
Good, you're here for lunch then.
Wouldn't miss it. You ready for your verification?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How long you been working at that?
About 3 months.
Wow, not bad. Not bad. In fact, I was just going through the shift management program, you know, to check out what I was in for.
Oh, you learn a whole lot. At pre-shift, managing the shift, post-shift. When I think about where I was when I started, I have come a long way.
How did you get started in the program?
Well, I did what they call taking the challenge. I spent some time during a shift observing Alicia. Just watching everything she did to manage a shift, preparing for it, using the pre-shift checklist, positioning the crew, monitoring operations from the observation post, taking a travel path, talking to customers, modeling hospitality behaviors. Well, I could see a lot of the things I was about to get myself into.
So you have to shadow a manager to see
You
all...
can't see it when you're working a position. Oh, it's a great experience. In fact, I'm going to take the challenge again.
After you're verified?
Sure, I'll have Alicia watch me again, see how I'm doing, evaluate my strengths and opportunities. Probably take another challenge every time I move to manage a different day part, or just to keep me on my toes. Well, I am going to go finish up now. You going to hang out here?
No, I'm pretty much out of here. I'll see you tomorrow.
Right.
That's a pretty good look at what you'll be doing. Well, I gotta go now, and I know you got a lot of work to do too. Are you ready to take the challenge yourself? Good. Stop now and turn to your book. I'll see you back here for Module 2. Good luck.
Shift management, module 2, pre-shift, take 2.
The pre-shift planning benefits a shift tremendously.
Don't come in here and expect to do a great job flying, by the seat of your pants. You have to, have a plan.
It starts with good scheduling. You got to have proper scheduling, have that good 50-50 balance.
People, equipment, product, and then communicating to people.
Having the right crew people in the right position. I don't want somebody price that doesn't know how to do price. So it's important to have the right person in the right place.
You got to have a prep person. I think that the prep person's vital.
Definitely equipment needs to be in place always.
We actually use a pre-shift checklist. It's on the back of our floor plans.
It really defines what people you should be planning for, equipment you should be looking at, and what product you should be stocked up on in order to run a good shift.
It's so important not to run out of stock in the middle of your shifts.
Communication makes a great shift. If you don't have communication, then things will not go properly.
Arriving early is the first thing, and taking that travel path, which we all talk about. And a lot of times I tell my managers, don't throw yourself in the fire.
When a manager comes to work, have some kind of interactions. Ask them what's going on. Have a nice conversation.
But usually I'll talk to people. I'll let them know, hey, these are my goals for today.
I have to smile, I have to say hi, I have to be happy.
We have 50-50 balance in the store. How is the service? How is the production?
I turn myself into a customer. Bottom line, I walk out in my store and I think, okay, if I was the customer walking in those doors, what would I want to see?
It's important that the store looks great. We need to take it to the next level, though, as far as the customer's expectation too, and talking to the customers.
What does the customer really see? And thinking like the customer, and doing our best to make those things right if we do see any problems.
Hey, welcome back. Things have been wild around here. Around 10:30 at transition, a busload of kids. Field trip to the zoo. Hey, let's go to Mickey D's. Well, they turned this whole place into a zoo. But we're getting through it, and by the lunch rush, we should be cool. Hey, you ready for Module 2? Pre-shift management. Now, preparation is everything. Just watch Joanne. Her shift starts before she even walks through the door, which should be any minute now. Now, here's what to watch for. The key points about pre-shift right from the shift management verification form. The day before the shift, prepare the crew positioning worksheet. Before the shift begins, communicate with the previous shift manager about problems or issues that need to be corrected. Complete a pre-shift travel path and the pre-shift checklist. Address people, equipment, and product issues, and set and communicate targets for the shift. Here comes Joanne now. She'll start by checking out the lot and the lobby.
Hi. Hi. I saw the school bus at transition. Are we having fun yet? Actually, it was fun. Well, it looks like the crew is still smiling. Oh, they were awesome. We have some catching up to do, though. Oh, is there anything special that I need to know? Breakfast sales right on target. Crew all here? Yeah, good.
A little communication with the previous manager there, going over staffing for lunch. And if I know Joanne, she took care of that yesterday. She's like a coach filling out the lineup for the game. She really works that crew schedule and the positioning guide. You probably know the basics of positioning. 7-Eleven, 7 on fries, 11 on hash browns. Separate cash and order taking at 4 crew in the drive-thru. Position for the entire shift. My opinion? Yeah, we're cool with positioning. We got a good crew today.
Thanks, Rich.
Now, Joanne might have to keep an eye on Jolene. She's new at work in the register and may need some coaching. She seems to be getting the hang of things.
I'm gonna go ahead and take my travel path. I'll use a pre-shift checklist, too. Great! I know there's some things that need attention since we had that rush with the school bus. So. Right. When you're done, let's talk. Okay. Okay.
Here comes Joanne's next challenge. It'll be your challenge, too. You ready for it? Turn to the pre-shift module in the workbook. You'll be making some notes. And keep in mind the decision-making model. Observe, prioritize, decide, and communicate. As you follow Joanne on her travel path, use the model when you see anything that needs attention. Prioritizing is key. Some problems will need immediate attention from a crew person, or maybe Joanne can handle them quickly herself. For the others, well, she'll have to prioritize to resolve those later on and coordinate with Alicia to correct them. Of course, this is Joanne's pre-shift travel path. It's important and will take a little longer. She'll take shorter ones every 30 minutes during the shift. This first time, she'll walk it with her pre-shift checklist. The checklist prompts Joanne to check out people, equipment, product, and cleanliness. Beginning with people, she reviews her positioning plan based on sales projections. She notes training opportunities for the shift, training Jolene on the register, and following up with the crew trainer on SOCs. She'll review her objectives with the crew later. Knowing that equipment breakdown is a major cause of frustration and can affect product quality, Joanne ensures equipment is checked and in working order. Product. She'll check the use of the prep position and make sure the shift is stocked 24/2. That's enough paper products for 24 hours and enough food for 2 hours. Finally, as she moves throughout the restaurant, she'll use 5 senses to evaluate cleanliness and sanitation. She knows how important this is to the customer. Watch her closely. Note what you see in your workbook and use the decision model to prioritize and make an action plan. Note everything you see, even the problems Joanne solves herself or assigns another crew person to handle. And don't worry if things start moving too fast. You can always pause if you need to. Good luck.
Sherry, could you clean up the spill here right away?
Sure, Joanne.
Thank you. Excuse me, there's no toilet paper in the women's room. Oh, thank you so much for telling me. I'll take care of it right away.
Thank you. Come again.
Here's your order, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Here, let me help you with that.
Oh, how nice of you.
Oh, you're welcome. How are you doing?
Fine.
Hey, Daniel, you out of smiles?
You got me. Here's your order, ma'am. Have a great day.
Hey, Jolene, can I help you with that order?
Yeah, I can't find this in your discount.
Oh, it's right here. Oh, that'll be just a moment, sir.
Thank you.
The total's 42 cents.
I'm low on coin. I'll be right back with that. Buns are coming out too light.
Yeah, they are.
It's supposed to be set at 2. Let me show you how to adjust it. Let's toast some more buns. Patrick, can you fill the soap at the hand washing sink?
Sure, Joanne.
Thank you.
Okay, now take a minute to go over your priorities as you keep in mind the 4 priority levels, and then we'll see how you did. All right. You ready to see how you did? Well, through a little multimedia magic, we'll take a look at Joanne's travel path and see those key moments again. But first, the top priorities, the problems she needed to solve right away. That spill at the self-serve beverage bar, that was a safety hazard. And having the soap refilled at the hand washing sink, that was an immediate food safety issue.
Hey, Jolene.
There were a few things Joanne simply handled herself. She helped Jolene at the register. That was slowing service.
Daniel,
She encouraged
you had
some
a smile?
smiles from
You got
Daniel.
me.
Picked up the litter out in the lot. And helped that customer out with the tray. Looking for opportunities to make the visit special.
How nice of you.
Now that's hospitality. As for the things you saw, well, she's going over them with Alicia right now. Check it out.
Is Daniel doing okay?
I don't know. He seemed a little down when I came in this morning. I'll check on him too, make sure he's okay. As for Jolene, I will be the service manager during lunch, so I will make sure she gets feedback.
Why don't we put her at front counter runner during rush? She's much more experienced at that.
Good idea.
I have a few other things that we need to cover.
Okay.
We were low on nuggets, so I asked Chrissy to get some more.
It looked to me like the buns were coming out of the toaster too light. When I discussed it with Chrissy, she agreed but wasn't sure what to do. So I showed her how to adjust the settings. But I wanted to make sure that you were aware of it.
Wonder why it was set wrong. I'll follow up.
I restocked the registers with change. And there were a few things I needed to have Sherry take care of. Straightening the beverage bar, filling the ketchup dispenser, changing the lobby cans, stocking the restrooms, and resupplying trays.
Oh, good observations. That rush for the kids really took us by surprise.
We're pretty much caught up now. I told Patrick he needed to change the towel buckets and clean the smudges off the glass door.
Good. Nice going, Joanne. Good start to your shift.
Making observations. Setting priorities. Deciding what to do. And communicating it.
Let's toast some more buns.
It's all part of getting ready to manage the shift. I know Alicia has a close eye on Joanne. Let's take one more look at those points from the shift management verification about pre-shift planning and make sure Joanne has them all covered. The day before the shift, she prepared the crew positioning worksheet. When she arrived, she communicated with the previous shift manager about problems and issues. She completed her pre-shift travel path and pre-shift checklist. She addressed people, equipment, and product issues. And right now, she's setting and communicating targets for the shift.
Okay, everyone, let's talk about our targets. We want to maintain bin levels so that we don't run out of anything. Holding times too.
Okay, let's go ahead. I'll talk to Eric about bin levels and holding times.
Sounds good. It's a tough balance, but Eric has a lot of experience. We did 102 cars last Thursday. Can we do 105 today?
Sure. Do it.
3 of each size at all times, 4 to 5 of the medium during the heavy part of the rush.
You got it, Joanne. Here's your order, sir. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Thanks.
Jillian, I want you to run for Daniel and Sandra during the rush.
Okay.
Great smiles, everybody. Let's keep them going.
Hi, welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order?
Whoa, it's getting busy. We got work to do. And I know you do too. Turn to your workbook. You're going to be doing some work on positioning crew for the shift, taking travel paths, filling in targets, and the other pre-shift skills you'll need. I'll see you back here for module number 3, managing the shift. Later.
Shift management, module 3, managing the shift, take 3.
You can tell when a shift is running well by the way the mood of the store is. Are people smiling? Just the tone of the store overall, moving fast, friendly, clean. You can just tell right away that everything's smooth.
Once you enter any restaurant, if you see long lines, that means the shift, there's something wrong. And if you see a customer waiting for more than 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the line, there's something wrong.
When I'm running shift, I try to keep in mind the danger zones. I always watch the drive-thru monitors. I always watch the drive-thru line. I always watch KBS monitors just to see how everything's going, if it's moving properly.
And when you're under observation post, you can see all the danger zones. You can see the price, you can see the grill area, you can see the drive-thru.
If it's a problem which is affecting my business, and then from there I jump in and make sure that I take care of it before really it grows big.
You have to be organized and you have to be focused and about what it is that you're here to do. You run scenarios, what if someone calls in sick? What are you going to do to be proactive resolving that situation? There's always someone there that can help you through a situation, be it someone that's right there in your store with you or someone who's a phone call away.
You have to prepare yourself for something unexpected.
You always got to think ahead with your shift. Always be ready for the next thing on the shift. Just stay on top.
Being the split function the way it is, I'm able to actually observe and watch my team in action, let them do it, and I'm just coaching them along.
The manager always has to be that coach. The coach that's always correcting them, letting them know they did a good job.
It's neat to see us taking a step back and really being able to manage our shifts and manage our people and be accessible for the customers.
If I'm walking around smiling and pumped and I feel like, wow, I'm glad to be here.
If they're smiling and having a good time, looking friendly myself, and hopefully that's going to rub off onto my crew people as well and my other managers.
Let's do those things that are going to make us stand out in a positive way and make our customers want to come back.
Hey, how you doing? We're ready for the lunch rush. Now, in Module 3, we'll cover the key points of managing the shift. After the module, you'll want to go deep into your book for more details. Now, I won't be able to talk too much. I'm sure you can relate. It looks like Joanne is doing just fine managing the shift so far. Things are running pretty smooth. Customers are happy. How does she know? She sees lots of smiles. She's managing from the observation post right there near the fry station. That's home base for a manager. From the one spot where you can pretty much see it all. Front counter,
Your order will be
Can I
right.
get a quarter pounder with cheese and how about a lunch? Thank you.
drive-through,
Sunset, thanks.
and the production area, including fries. She can anticipate problems before they happen, and if they do, it's easier to solve them before they lead to other problems. She's checking her drive-through
362
TTL
is your
numbers, monitoring progress toward targets. In addition to service time, she's looking at our hospitality, making sure she's
38
modeling the
cents for the
behaviors
change.
for great customer service, like smiles and eye contact.
I'll be right up.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hi, how Sherry, this lobby was
She's coaching the crew, making decisions, and taking her regular travel paths every 30 minutes. And she'll maintain positioning based on all the right principles, which includes keeping crew in position. I told you Alicia was good. She's keeping her eye on Joanne's shift while managing service at the same time. You can tell she has a lot of confidence in Joanne. In fact, a few days ago, the three of us were taking a break and talking about what it takes to manage a shift.
Alicia, I've noticed that during your shifts, things are almost always under control.
Almost always.
That's good. I'll take it. Seriously. Great service times in the drive-thru and at the front counter. The crew always seems like they're having fun and taking care of the customers. Sure. That's what I'm most concerned about, managing a shift on my own. How do you keep on top of everything?
Well, first you have to start by being prepared. Then make the best decisions when things come up. You also have to watch your danger zones, like the drive-thru. Are there 3 or more cars past the order point? Front counter, are there 3 or more customers in line or waiting for food? Fries, are there 3 or less orders prepared? Production, is there the right amount of food in the bin for sales volume? You can track all your danger zones from the observation post. With time and experience, you'll get a good sense as to when to take action.
Uh-oh. Looks like Joanne spotted a service problem. The cars are backed up in the drive-thru. Are they waiting for fries? It looks like Barry and Patty are keeping them moving. Baskets are down, fries up. Looks good.
Taking the last Big Mac.
She's thinking, what's happening in production? First, she'll check positioning. Doesn't look like anyone's left their station.
Antonio,
Yeah,
bin levels are running pretty low.
you're right.
I noticed that Eric isn't using production modes.
Oh, man, I'll talk to him.
Thanks.
One of the essential areas that needs to be monitored is that of product availability. The restaurant has 3 distinct areas that need to be monitored. If we think in terms of the total process of what happens in a restaurant, the production area is the manufacturing area, where products are being produced for sale. The products are then sent to the transfer bin, or the distribution area, based on the orders placed by the production caller. The last step in the process is at the front counter and drive-thru, where the retail orders are filled. It's really an amazing operation to be able to produce, distribute, and sell hot, fresh products to the customer quickly. This means a consistent flow of product needs to be produced in the production area, sent to the transfer bin for distribution, and then sold to the customers. We need to avoid having peaks and valleys in the production area. This will cause us to have too much product and high waste, or not enough product and slow service. The production caller must use the different production modes to ensure the consistent flow of product. The shift manager is responsible for communicating sales trends, special circumstances, and any other factors to the production caller to maintain a balance between supply and demand. Regular on-shift communication to the production caller is critical.
Here's your order, sir. Have a nice day.
Hello, how may I help you?
Yes, I just went through the drive-thru and they got my order wrong. I got a cheeseburger and a Happy Meal and it was supposed to be a hamburger.
I apologize for the inconvenience. I'll replace that for you right away.
Thank you. Come again. Again, I apologize for the inconvenience, ma'am. Daniel will have that for you right away.
That's okay.
Here's your Happy Meal, ma'am, and some cookies, too.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Daniel, nice work.
Thanks.
We need to find out what happened.
Hey, Joanne. Eric's cool with the production modes now. He's got it down, and we're getting caught up.
Great. Thanks.
Sure.
Hey, Joanne, great job taking care of those problems.
Thanks. I'm about to take another travel path. I just wanted to make sure everything was under control first.
Everything looks great to me.
Hi, Jason.
Hey, Joanne.
Good to see you here today. I see that you got your usual. Fries okay?
Fries are hot.
Glad to hear it. Can I get your refill on that?
That'd be great. Thanks.
I'm really glad I could help Joanne out. You know, pretty soon I'll be seeing these problems before she does. No, I'm glad though. She is really good at delegating, and that is key for a manager. I mean, there's no way you can handle everything yourself. All right, now it's your turn. Are you ready for your next challenge? Well, Joanne's about to face a few more challenges herself. Now, when each scene happens, the video will freeze, and a question will come up on the screen. You'll have about 30 seconds to determine what you would do in each situation. And if you need more time, just pause the scene. Good luck.
Right. Have a good afternoon.
Good afternoon, McDonald's. Yes, she is. Hold on one second. Chris, telephone call. I'll take your spot while you take the phone.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Hello? Hi. Oh, I understand. How's he doing now? Okay. Thanks, bye.
Chris, is there anything wrong?
Yeah, that was the daycare center. They say Henry's running a fever and I've got to go pick him up.
Oh, go ahead and go. You can go.
I hate to do this to you during lunch.
Don't worry, we'll be okay. Tell him that we all hope that he feels better.
Thank you, Joanne.
Yeah, give us a call later on and let us know how he's doing.
Okay, I will. Thanks.
Patty, I need you to move over to Chris's position at drive-thru presenter. Okay? Barry, let me know if you need some help.
Will do. Thanks. 638 is your change. And that'll be right up.
Here's your order, sir. I'll be right back with your milkshake. Here's your milkshake, sir. Have a nice day.
Jolene, drinks first. That way the food stays warmer.
Oh, right. Okay, thank you.
Antonio, looks like April has a jam sauce gun.
I'm on it.
And here they come, the high schoolers.
That was so weird. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The total is $4.15.
I know, I can't believe it.
Okay, everyone, here they come. Let's check product levels. Eddie, the high schoolers are here. Take register 3, please.
Okay, Joanne.
Raphael, you'll be taking orders for a while.
Right.
And Alicia, since we have 3 registers open.
Do you want me to run too?
Yes, please.
It's the right move.
85 cents. Hey, Joanne, see something wrong?
Danger zone. Take a look at drive-thru.
So what's your call, boss?
Check the danger zones. Production. Fries. Antonio, can you give Barry a hand with the fries?
Sure.
Thanks. Running a little behind.
Don't worry. Thanks, Antonio.
Great job with the rush, Joanne.
Thanks. We were a little short-handed without Chris, but we made it work.
I hope her son's okay.
Yeah.
She's so valuable to us. I hope she understands that we can be flexible if stuff like this comes up.
Looks like I missed my 1 o'clock travel path.
Oh, that's okay. Your first priority was the customers.
I'll check back with you.
Well, there you have it. Some intense moments around here, but on the whole, smooth. Now that's managing a shift. Let's go back and take another look at how Joanne managed to make it all work. She managed from the observation post. She monitored danger zones without getting tied down, and monitored progress toward targets. She maintained positioning, reacted and adjusted situations, and monitored business by doing regular travel paths. I know Alicia's been watching to make sure Joanne keeps the people promise. She managed through others, gave clear direction, provided specific, appreciative, and constructive feedback, with the ultimate result of great QSC and customer satisfaction. All of these are key points from the Shift Management Verification Checklist. Check it out, and you'll see what you'll need to work on to get ready for your own verification. No doubt about it, Joanne's had a very successful shift so far, but there's still one more area she needs to ace, and that's the post-shift. We'll cover that in Module 4. Meantime, I know you have some things you need to take care of in your book and in your restaurant. We'll meet back here soon.
Shift management, module 4, post shift, take 4.
If I've run a shift really well, I always like to go back and reassess what is it that I did that gave me a good shift.
I go to the register and put out TTL report to see how we did and how many cars we did. I go to our computer to check out the sales.
When we don't achieve a target, we try to go back and see what exactly happened.
Always evaluating afterwards, in a way debriefing, you know, with crew people and management. You know, how do you think we could have done that better? Or what did we do great on that? And can we do that again?
If I've done well, I feel really positive about it, but I also want to know why I did well so that I can try and repeat that again.
You need to make sure to know you value your people. Once you value your people, then from there you can get anything that you know you want from them.
I think the biggest thing is just congratulating everyone if the shift went well.
So after the shift, we make sure we let them know, hey, you did 110 cars in drive-thru today. Outstanding job. You beat your goal.
Just a simple, you know, hey, grill team, you did a great job. Or drive-thru, thanks for moving that line so well, you know. The fact that you noticed.
The appreciative feedback is what's the most important, I think, with the crew people.
It's just not all about flipping hamburgers at McDonald's. It's they're there and they want to be they want to feel like they've done something. They've achieved something today.
Because without them, you can't run a restaurant.
I think at the end of the shift, the manager should really focus on the results that they accomplished during their shift. Did they meet their projections? Did they meet all the goals that they set for themselves?
If I have to work the next day, I check my schedule for the next day.
Walk around the store, make sure that you know, we're leaving in good hands for the next shift.
I ask the managers how their shift went. I ask them if they think it went properly, if they see anything that they could have done better to make the shift go well.
And if I can end my shift knowing that I've done that, the next person's set up for success, then I can walk away knowing that I've done a good job.
Hey, we're back. Let's go over the last part of shift management. The things a manager needs to do post-shift. Now, we're talking about a few basic ideas here. Comparing results to targets, recognizing and giving feedback to the crew, getting ready to pass off to the next manager, and as we saw in Module 2, planning for the next shift you're going to manage. And as we all know, fail to plan, and you plan to fail. Alicia's going off shift now. She's been on since we opened this morning. Before she goes, she'll sit down with Joanne, go over what she observed during the shift.
So how did we do?
I talked with Joanne a few minutes ago. She's on top of her post-shift follow-up. She compared results to targets using the pre-shift targets and the POS and KVS reports. Results were good. We beat projections. Joanne let the crew know right away.
Our drive-through TTLs were 87 seconds overall. We did 109 cars. We beat all of our targets. Awesome, everybody.
Right.
Great. And everything went really well at the front counter and in production. Great work, everyone.
Thanks, Joanne.
Desserts all around.
All right. Hey, I'll take mine to go, Dan.
Usual, Antonio? Hot fudge?
Perfect. You got it. Joanne made a few notes for the night shifts. She went over them with Ramon, the next shift manager. She resolved any other issues before leaving. And then she prepared for her next shift. Again, Joanne covered all the points from her shift management verification. Now Joanne gets to find out how she did on her shift management verification. Let's listen in.
So, how do you feel things went?
Pretty good. We had some minor issues with crew following procedures, like Rich with the batch cooking and Chrissy bumping orders.
Yeah.
But Antonio was on top of those, and I'll follow up.
Good. And there were a lot of positives on the shift, too.
I agree. Lots of positives, and it just wasn't that the numbers were good. We didn't get into the danger zone at the front counter the whole shift.
It's true. I was watching service pretty closely.
Well, I thought the front counter crew worked well together.
They did. Jolene still doesn't have order taking 100% down, but I think with practice she'll get it. I think she's going to work out really well.
Yeah. Well, I let Ramon know that sales were trending slightly above projections.
Right. I hope they keep that trend.
And I did the positioning plan for tomorrow's shift. Chris called, and she said her son Henry will be fine. She's planning on coming in tomorrow and sending him to daycare, so I put her in the plan.
And you're shift manager, right?
I don't know. Am I?
Absolutely. You're verified.
Oh, thanks, Alicia. I really appreciate it.
You earned it.
Hey, you're pretty happy.
Joanne just got verified.
Oh, I thought so. Hey, congratulations.
Thanks, Antonio, and thank you for all of your help. Could not have done it without you.
Hey, well, you could have, but it wouldn't have been as smooth.
Well, things did run pretty smoothly, didn't they?
That's the moral of the story when it comes to shift management, guys. If everything runs smoothly pre-shift, during the shift, post-shift, then the crew and customers are happy, and the restaurant's more successful.
Did you get that? What a great soundbite.
What do you mean?
Well, Antonio's been getting into the TV business.
Oh, that's right. How do you like it?
It's pretty cool, but I won't quit my day job.
Don't you dare.
Well, thanks for joining in, and good luck on your own verification. Just remember, great shift management means a great restaurant. Just ask any McDonald's manager.